Hey loves, I have a quick message that I want to share with you guys really quickly. One of the things that I deal with the most when I work with my clients, especially my healing coaching clients, is the ability to let go. When we've been hurt, when we've been through various traumas and trials and just experiences that have left a negative impact on our hearts and our minds, it becomes very easy for us to get stuck in a victim mindset and to constantly replay what was done to us, how they made us feel, and the experiences just replay over and over again. What happens with that though is there's a very thin line between acknowledging your past, acknowledging your traumas, acknowledging your experiences, and becoming a victim to them. It's very easy to adopt and develop a victim mindset, especially when you have not properly healed those areas of yourself that other people have hurt. My message for you today is to not get so caught up in replaying and reliving and rehashing what you've been through, what they've done to you, and how they made you feel. But I want to encourage you today to begin to really do the work so that you can heal it, you can release it, and you can become free from it. A lot of us are walking around with a victim mentality because we are so caught up in the cycle of reliving and replaying our trauma and our experiences, as opposed to working through it and working it out. It becomes a cycle, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for you. And that's something that I have been really actively being intentional about the last few months, is the ability and giving myself permission to release it, because it's not serving you. Just because you continue to live it in your mind and replay it, and all the feelings and all the anger and all the emotions and all the pain comes back every time you think about it. I know that you have built up a wall so that you can prevent from anybody else hurting you, but that also limits you from experiencing the fullness of love and joy and really healthy, beneficial relationships that are meant for you. At this point, you can only work through it for so long before you have to make a decision that you are going to be free from it. And that means really doing the work. That means digging deep. That means tracing back your triggers, your traumas. That means getting to the root of it and not just cutting the surface level. The reason that you have to continue to cut grass on a consistent basis is because you're not doing anything to the root. You're only cutting what's above the surface, only cutting off what you can see. And if you're only cutting off what you can see, but the root is still there, then that means that thing still has the ability and the power to grow. And so the things that are growing in your life that are suffocating you, that are keeping you bound and riddled with frustration and pain and grief and anger and resentment, those are the things that have to be eradicated at the root. Those are the things that we have to do root work to get to the bottom of. And when you get to the bottom of that root, you'll see that there's typically other things that are connected to the root of that thing. And so at what point does a victim mentality become a choice versus you continuing to allow the things that have happened to you keep you bound? You have a choice. You have to give yourself permission to release it and let it go, and create the space for the things that you desire, the things that you deserve, and the things that God has for you. So I want to encourage you today. I want you to check your stuff. And I want you to be able to start identifying, am I holding on to this because I want to? Am I holding on to this because I just can't let it go? Am I holding on to this? Is this benefiting me or is it hurting me? Is it limiting me or is it pushing me towards my purpose? If it's not pushing you towards your purpose, if it's not benefiting you, if it's not bettering you, it's time for you to let it go. I don't want you to be a victim for the rest of your life. I want you free. I want you healed. I want you healthy. I want you whole. And I want you to want that for you too. I hope this blesses somebody. And if you are looking for somebody to help you on this journey, then get on my calendar. Book a call, book a consultation. Let's work through this. Let's get to the root. Because you deserve a life of joy and a life of freedom and a life of healing. All right? Peace out now. Y'all have a good old day.